So the trophy road is getting entirely replaced in Brawl Stars. Literally the map kind of looks like the map from Boom Beach. And if you didn't know, that's what I started my channel on. So it's kind of cool, but basically everything got revamped about it. So we're going to open the entire trophy road on a brand new account to see all the new rewards, see if it's better. And it goes all the way to 100,000 trophies this time. So let us begin with a brand new account. And we're able to do this with a part of the dev build. So thank you, Brawl Stars, for that. New Road Tim 1 is our name. Oh, wow. You click it and it's got a little animation. I need to hear this. That's kind of cool. Bringing Star Park to actual life in an animation. Brawl Stars animation coming soon. That'd be cool. See, like right there, that looks like the Boom Beach map. So welcome to Town Square. I feel like the more trophies you get, the more the map grows, the more clouds get open. But either way, this is the brand new trophy road. And it goes all the way. Literally, there's 15 worlds. Look at this is the one on the end. All the way to 100k trophies and you get a hypercharge back there. There's probably a lot more hypercharges in there. You're like, Bullben, you have to push 100,000 trophies to get there. Yes, you do. But with the power of dev build, I can do that right now. We have unlocked every single trophy road to show you guys. Now, on my main account, I'm at 100,000 trophies. This is where we'll be at. So if you are like above 50,000 trophies, I think the new part of the trophy road will unlock. Not the beginning. We'll see. So let's say you're at 30,000 trophies. You still have the rest of the trophy roads to get. I don't think you can go back and reclaim as of right now. For all you new players, are you making a new account? Let's see how it is, because we have 0 brawlers on this account except for Shelly. So we'll truly get to know what it feels like to unlock from the start. So we get coins, power points. That's pretty standard. And then I love how the brawlers look. Like we got Nita here just chilling. I love the path. A little more 3D, a little more animation. Up till super rares, I think, are the only way to unlock brawlers are from the trophy road now. I mean, obviously you could probably gem them if you really wanted. We got Brawl Ball. So the early's all the same. We get daily quests. Oh, extra quests, get some mythic drops. That's new. This beginning part looks different, but it feels the same. We actually have a star drop in here. I don't know. I don't think there was many regular star drops on the trophy road. Got gem grab here. All right, we got power points. Get another random star drop. Imagine those go good. Or get good. And then here we go. So see how it's different? You could get Jesse, Dynamite, or Rico. Actually, any super rare. What the? Yeah, but I don't think I would pick the very best one that I think is available out of these. And maybe the brand new players that are experiencing this new system will. I'll pick Carl. So good right now. Then it takes us to the next side of the trophy road, the still town square. So like, see how this is like town square like 1, the Roman numeral 1 there. This is town square 2 here, so different section, but it's still like town square on the map. So the gold power points looking good. And then we also get team events here. And the next up at 210 trophies, you get Primo. All right, get those team events there. And then we get my boy El Primo. So essentially why we're able to unlock directly the brawlers now is before on the old trophy road, you guys remember how instead of like actual physical brawlers being on the trophy road, it was just credits. It actually makes more sense, and I actually like it a lot more better just to have like the rare and super rare brawlers on the pass, seeing exactly what you're going to be getting. So like you can see right there on the bottom right, at 310 trophies, that's what I'd have to grind to get my next super rare brawler. Whereas before, like as a new player, just think of yourself as a brand new player to Brawl Stars. You didn't know what like credits were. You didn't really fully understand the upgrade systems, but just to see, hey, you're going to be getting this good reward at this amount of trophies here, it makes a lot more sense. You get to pick another super rare brawler. For this one, it's a little more tough, but I think I would go with Gus or Daryl. But I feel like as new players, it's gonna like probably make them understand the game better, and it makes more sense, like linear progression, like hey, like this is what's going on, this is exactly what you're gonna get. Now at 350 trophies again is when we get records. I don't know if I touched on that or not, but these are replacing the masteries, and a lot of the mastery rewards progressions have went into this trophy road, which is great. But we collect the records here, and now if you want to watch my video opening all 715 records, check out my other video. They're really crazy, a lot of crazy rewards on here, show you what you get. Now I'm fairly confident though that this trophy road, like even like aesthetic, it's so much better. The distribution of the rewards is great. The biggest change, rare brawlers and super rare brawlers are no longer in the star road. The star road is literally just epics, mythics, and legendaries. So they're completely removing those rare and super rare brawlers from the star road here, and they have to be unlocked by the trophy road here. Or I assume you can gem them or get lucky and maybe start in polls and stuff. But let's see what club it puts me in here. Kenji's club. Okay, but we get Colt here. The power points and gold rewards are like kind of like whatever, but I do like that it's like, okay, big reward here, and it seems like the big rewards are always at the end of like the little sections, because you can see we're at Trophy Town Square like 3, but a new world unlock, it's actually not Medieval Manor. There's like a bug going on. Obviously dev build things, I'm at 100,000 trophies, so the whole world is unlocked. When you guys are looking at this, it would make the clouds go away on some sort of world, but we're in Metropolis now, the new world. I think BB, Bull, and Crow are the brawlers in here that are like the actual world for this. See Bull's jacket right there on the little couch there. Nice. And then we already get Barley. Okay, he's the bartender maybe. But I want to see like Okay, how many trophies are we after this? Random drops too could clutch up and get you something good. Like, you could get a legendary star drop and get some hyperchargers or maybe even a legendary pull. There's always that chance. But what happens when we collect all the rare and super rare brawlers? I'm curious to see what those rewards are like. Here, we'll go with Rico at the moment. So that's 800 trophies. Well, next brawler we unlock is at 960 trophies, which would be Poco. 1,000 gold there. Okay, that's getting bigger. PowerPoint's getting a little bigger. I wonder if it gets any bigger than that. Like, do you get any like massively big gold? But we got Poco. And then now, ooh, we actually unlocked ranked now too. Well, I mean, that was always there at 1,000 trophies. Sorry, I forgot. But the cool thing is the pro pass now. Look at this pass. You get Dynamite as the pro league skin. It still is the big 100 tiers, but still Dino lovers rejoice. That is such a sick skin. Just look at that, dude. But yeah, now you can push ranked. That still has been unchanged. It's just like these constant stream of credits and super rares, and then at 1,100 trophies get another super rare brawler choice. Speaking of the dinos, we'll get another dino. Boom. And I'm curious though, so we're like a little over 1,000 trophies. We already have 11 brawlers unlocked. Granted, nothing really rare, just rares and super rares, but by rare I mean like epics, mythics, whatever. But you still have the chance to pull those with some of the drops that you're opening. And I do want to make this point: we are just strictly looking at the trophy road rewards today, not even like going off of like what you're getting from Brawl Pass free track if you're free to play, Pro Pass free track if you're free to play there, all of the daily star drops that you get. We get Rosa here as well, so like there's potential to get lucky and get pulls, but it seems like they're adding a lot of luck things back into the game, which I'm being completely honest, I think a lot of people actually like that. Some people will say no, I wish I knew exactly what I was getting, but Brawl Stars popularity has done better when there's luck involved, like mega boxes and star drops. When they remove both of those, Brawl Stars popularity tanked. But I wonder what happens when we get all of these. Do they just change to like mythic drops or something, legendary drops? We'll see. We got a new world. It's not Medieval Manor. I don't know exactly what world it is. The frontier world, but this is where the bug is. See how there's just clouds now? These clouds will go away and you'll see the cool background once you unlock the world. It's just a dev build bug. But here we got Swaggy Brock, bro. Another rare brawler. Still 1,000 coins, but that's nothing to sleaze at. Like, you can, I don't even know what I said. So that's like huge for upgrades. Like, I'll show you guys in a little bit some upgrades that we're gonna do. Is that really how big 8-bit is compared to them? What the heck? Feels like that's a scaling issue, so we'll unlock him to get him out of there. So now Frontier World Part 2. So yeah, you guys are seeing that just the PowerPoints, the drops, we're not really getting lucky. So I would say we've actually been pretty unlucky, but we got Bull. Bull actually did get a rework where you can like see how far you want to dash with his super, which is kind of cool. Wait, I got 8-bit, but he's still there. No, he's not. Okay, we'll go with Jackie. So yeah, at the end of every little thing, so at 3,000 trophies, we got a super rare brawler again, actually, and Bull in there. And now we're headed up, and 4,000 trophies is our next brawler. It's just nicely evenly spread out, whereas before with the old pass, you get big chunks of credits, and you get sometimes like 2 brawlers at the same time, 3 brawlers at the same time. At least with this, like, you get a brawler, you can, if you want to try him out, push him a little bit, and then at a nice pace you'll seem to get another brawler. I like this a little better. Plus it seems like you get more star drops. However, the downside is you have to get really lucky to get higher rarity brawlers early on in the game. Now I feel like at least by now you would have some epics on the other like Brawl Pass trajectory, but as a new player, I feel like this would be fine. And now we are at Haunted Haven. I don't really know where that is on this map. I would assume it would be by Mortis's mortuary up on the little, like, the right side there, but 5,000 trophies basically, and we finally start getting credits. So they just introduced credits here, but we would have 19 brawlers right now. And I am gonna actually start upgrading, well, let's say like Rico here. Let's see with our little power points and gold. So we had like 7,000 power points basically, or 6,000 some. And we had like 27,000 gold. That's not bad. We maxed out our first brawler already. Maybe new players would only upgrade like a brawler like a little bit, not fully max it. These do add up for sure, but now credits are introduced here. Oh my freaking gosh. Now though, at 6,500 trophies, legendary star drops start getting involved. And then you can see actually on the bottom right at 8,000 trophies, so in 1,500 trophies we'll be getting another legendary drop. Now these can pack a huge punch. Like right there, we got a star power, but you can get hypercharges, brawlers. So I feel like this is going to be where a huge amount of luck comes involved to try and get some good brawler pulls here. Like even these random star drops clutch up, but like the credits, yeah, it's low and kind of guaranteed. Like eventually you get bull, but the legendary drops, whew, I'd grind for these, dude. Like right there, we just got our first epic brawler in Pearl. So they're exciting, and I feel like a lot of players like that, including myself, like the chance to get something great. Now obviously you can get something bad and it sucks and it feels bad, but the chance. So and then now actually at 10,000 trophies, so 1,500 trophies more, or was it 2,000? No, it's 2,000 trophies more. We get a hypercharge next. So they're slowly introducing all these little different drops in here and resources, which is nice. It's not all in your face at once. And then we actually unlocked Bow from credits there. All right, first hypercharge. We did unlock a new world, but first hypercharge. Come on. We got Jackie's. Not bad, but I would probably recommend upgrading Jackie then if you got her. But that's 10,000 trophies. And some hypercharges, some star powers. I feel like PowerPoints are probably going to be the bottleneck early on. Look, we have 15,000 gold already. Well, that's not bad, but we're only a 10th of the way through the pass, by the way. If you're like a current player watching, who's around 40,000 trophies or 50,000 trophies. We'll get there, and that's where you want to see like what the new pass kind of is up there. Because right now it seems like our main progression driver here is legendary star drops. It seems to be like every 1,500 trophies or so. Now this would suck. Funny penny there. That actually feels bad. So kind of going back on the more guaranteed and luck side. But honestly, more often than not, legendary star drops do give you great rewards. And we're getting 250 credit packs here, which is cool. You know, 1,500 trophies later, we got a legendary star drop. Okay, come on. Star power will definitely take that. We're hoping mainly for brawlers, but in 2,000 trophies, we get another shot at a legendary. And early on, dude, pushing trophies is not that hard, as you guys know, especially with how the new trophy system is. It's a lot easier. So let's go. And then obviously the mundane rewards like the PowerPoints, the not flashy ones with 1,000 gold. That's nice. The credit packs are very small, but they're consistent enough where they're there. But legendary, come on. Ah, handsome Colt, how you doing, man? We want to get like a legendary brawler pool. Let's go. But our next legendary drop, this one is at 15,000. This one's at 16,500. So 1,500 trophies. And we're at Mystic Mountain now. So like at the start of a new area that you unlocked on the Star Park, it must be like 1,500 trophies at first, and then maybe 1,500 again, or 2,000 and 2,000. I don't know. I guess it depends. Do you get B from credits? Okay. I assume as you get higher in trophies too, it scales more. But every section of the Star Park, there is three zones you got to go up, and we'll take the credits from that poll. Let's go. But everyone's a legendary star drop at the end. Like every little section, you push up on like 1,500 trophies or 2,000, you get like a legendary star drop now that all the rares and super rares are gone, which feels great actually, especially if it keeps giving me good like decent rewards like this. It's basically like free gold. It will come down to luck factor. Like say a friend and a friend are pushing together, one person get a star drop or a skin, or a star power, sorry, or a skin, but the other person could pull like legendary brawler Crow with these, dude. So the variance between accounts is going to be pretty big, because otherwise, like if you don't get lucky pulls for brawlers or higher rarity, essentially you're focusing on these credits here, and we haven't even like touched a mythic brawler yet. So we really need these legendary drops to pick up for us. Oh, the Speak of the Devil, here we go. With Mortis for that Brawl Pass skin, dude. Have I showed you guys this yet? Look at this freaking Mortis skin, dude. Crazy big milestone. Let's say it's 20,000 trophies. Another legendary drop. Dude, what's with the cold skins? We don't want these. We kind of know what the little rewards are at this point. Seem to be on the skin train right now. That would actually kind of suck if this, like, for progression, you're getting all these cosmetics. But these random star drops, oh my gosh, finally. I was like, they need to bump up eventually, right? And give us something good. Hey, let's go. Mythic Brawler Buster. See, like, you might have low lows where you're like, oh, I don't want that crappy skin. But you have the high highs where like, oh, Mythic Brawler, Legendary Brawler, that's huge. People love the randomness, man. Come on. And we did, this is actually not a bad skin. B-Bite, that would have been cool to get back-to-backs, though. All right, we're pushing on, hoping for another one. Come on. Dang. Hey, we got credits with Mortis. I didn't even notice that. All right, so at the end of our section here. Boom. Another legendary drop. Hey, that's actually huge. A hypercharge. I'll take that all day. That is at 25,000 trophies. And our next, again, it's like clockwork, dude. 1,500 trophies, you get a star drop. 1,500 trophies, you get a star drop. Like, boom, here we go. That's Colette. That's another brawler, dude. That would take you to 26 brawlers at 25,000 trophies. A little over that. And then I've actually, I have like a ton of gold. So PowerPoints, yeah, seem to be the bottleneck because I have 34,000 gold. A lot more gold on the trophy road than the PowerPoints. But the PowerPoints, I think, are more, you can get a lot of those on the Brawl Pass for sure. The coins would be good for getting hypercharges and star powers, though. I wonder when the gap is going to get bigger, or if it's always like every 1,500 trophies and maybe 2,000 trophies, you get a huge reward. I've just noticed finally we're getting bling too. So like snuck that one in there. That's fine. People that don't spend money obviously would like the bling for the skins, but credits seem to be picking up a little, which is great. Frank skin. Getting a lot of skins from the legendary drops. Again, luck variants, you could be getting just straight up legendary brawlers. And then we got another legendary drop here in the next world. Come on. Power Ranger Brock, Super Power Ranger. And now we were in Tomorrow World. I actually have zero idea where Tomorrow World is on the Brawl Pass, or not the Brawl Pass, the map here. I would know if there wasn't the bug where it would like kind of show when I unlocked it where it would be. Like if I just hit 30,000 trophies for the first time, but I have no idea. I'm not the biggest lore person. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Like I didn't study the map too much. I know a couple obviously that are self-explanatory, but 36,000 trophies. Boom. Now, I'll take star powers, but over skins. But this might be where some of you are at trophies. Let's say for a lot of you watching, which I assume maybe a lot of you watching are around 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 trophies. Yeah, like anything new on the pass that goes up to 100k, you'll be able to collect. I don't think you'll be able to go back in time and collect the old rewards, because then it's like kind of double dipping on the trophy road. But I will say for someone like myself, and maybe for a lot of you watching, like this is my main account now, this is my own build, I am at 100,000 trophies now, but you can see how the old trophy road only goes to 70,000 trophies. So if you're at 100,000 trophies when the new update hits, I think you're going to be able to auto collect the entire brawl pass from 70,000 to 100,000. So anything after that's all fair game. But I will not be able to go back and collect anything before 70,000 trophies. Get a legendary drop. Some of these skins, man, we're getting multiple skins for the same brawlers. I want like actual new brawlers. So, oh, this is a bigger one. So went from 36,000 to 40,000 for our next like big reward, which is a hypercharge. So you can see the ramp up a little bit. Hypercharge, give me something good. I'll take a Daryl hypercharge. And now we're in the Waterland at 40,000 trophies. So our next drop's at 43,000. So it seems to be going up by 3,000 trophies now for like the big drops, as opposed to earlier on at 1,500 trophies. And you got a lot of shots at getting something good earlier on. Come on. Stop giving me skins. Give me some brawlers legendary drops, please. Oh my gosh, finally, dude. Imagine you pull a bunch of legendary brawlers. That's the power of legendary star drops. I thought a lot of these rewards were going to be mythic drops. There are a lot, like every big milestone at the end of the rewards, like the end of the tier here, the section is a legendary drop after the rares and super rares, which is actually huge. I'm surprised they did that, because yeah, then you have a chance to pull these high rarity brawlers, man. Also, Kit does have a hypercharge now, by the way. Kit super stuns the enemy, but he can move and attack normally. That's his jump one. Then attaching to a teammate will heal them more, and his yarn brawls have a longer range. So overall, I think the pass is a big change, a great change, and it makes a lot more sense. I think it'll help newer players navigate the game, feel more rewarding, understand it, incrementally give them better brawler rewards, which I think is their main goal. The big change in this update, though, that I'm not sure how will land or hit or how players feel about it is the records. Like, I don't know. Take the hypercharge. Legendary startup picking up. That's the power of luck. Like records, I'm unsure if like they're satisfying enough to push for like mainly a battle card. Masteries, I guess no one pushed them anyways, so I'm sure there will probably be a little bit of improvement, but like literally you just need to like get wins. So I don't know. I'm curious, like, what do you guys think about records? Do you like the system better if you watch my other video? That probably should be for that video, but just based on what you've seen, you think mastery system was better? Or do you think the records are? Overall, as a system, it's a lot more intuitive, I think, the records, and going to be easier because you don't need to be like mastery super high in trophies. But I don't know, we'll see. They'll probably be amazing, and I'm just whatever. But my main point is the trophy road. Like, we're in Chrono Trap here. I have no idea where that is on the map. I have 56,000 trophies here. We got Kit's star power, nice. Like, we're getting so many legendary drops now, dude. Now, granted, yes, this is going to be a lot of pushing to get here because it just feels probably amazing because I'm opening them all at once. But like, I don't know, just to know that I'm going to get a legendary drop every 2,000 trophies I push or 3,000 trophies I push, that would make me want to push, especially if I didn't have all the brawlers. Now, the power points and gold and whatever, that's nice, and incremental rewards, yes, but the legendary drops here, like, bang. Another hypercharge. Now we're in the Toonstown. Let's get to the end here, which would be where how many trophies will we be at here? 63,000 trophies. So the next legend drop is at 66,000 trophies. So it's still 3,000. So I think it's going to hold true every like 3,000 increment, 3,000 increment, and then the last part 4,000 increment. So like every 10,000 trophies, you'll get like 3 big rewards on the Brawl Pass. I keep saying Brawl Pass on the trophy road. Boom. Maple Barley, hello. 70,000 trophies. We were actually close to our first free mythic brawler, legendary brawler from credits. But 70,000 trophies, you get a hypercharge. The old pass, I think we got a legendary star drop, but the hypercharge is nice. Those mortises in fact too. So now everything from this point is like new pass that if you already completed the old Brawl Pass, all of this new stuff, no matter what your trophies are at, you're going to be able to collect this because it's all brand new. So whether you're at 100,000 trophies like myself, you'll be able to collect this. Whether you're at 65,000 trophies and you push 200,000 trophies, you'll be able to collect this. So with all these new brawlers coming out, dude, every 2 new update, it's going to be easier and easier to push your trophies higher. With that, we get Crow. Only our second legendary. So I would say honestly, aside from like the middle of the past year, our legendary startup luck has been pretty bad. So think of this as like a worst case scenario. At 70,000 trophies, I mean, we only have 30 brawlers, which seems dire, but like this doesn't include Brawl Pass, all those rewards, Pro Pass, all those other drops. This is just one avenue. And I feel like we got pretty bad luck pulls for brawlers. So I'd say this is pretty much a win. And it has the potential. Like the potential is there to get so many more brawlers, which is great. And then now here we get legendary drops, potential for that. And it still follows the same line, which is 3,000 trophies, you get a big reward. 3,000 trophies, you get a big reward. And then at the last one, 4,000. So I wonder if up here, it's like going to be legendary star drop, hypercharge drop. Would they actually do that though? That seems too good to be true. Getting a legendary star drop every time seems good to be true. That's a skin, right? Oh, that's a big fake out. That's crazy. So 80,000 is a legendary drop. Is this stage 3? So maybe it's just 3 legendary star drops every 10,000 trophies. And I'll show you guys the gold totals and PowerPoints after. Boom. Okay, I'll take that. Star power if we didn't have some. 80,000 trophies, and let's just say we were pushing it up there. Did get a stew. I think the legendary brawler did slow us down with the credits, but Byron. And then these random drops, you have a chance to get good stuff. But that's the thing, the chance. All right, here we go. Come on, give me some. I'll take a hypercharge. Give me something good. Dang it. But 250 credits. Ooh, that's gonna be great for me pushing to alien fame. All of these rewards, dude. All right, legendary. Meeple, let's freaking go. We'll take the brawlers. I will say, like at the very beginning of the pass, this is my second time opening up to like 25,000 trophies, I think.
I just wasn't recording the first time I did this. This is between me and you guys watching.
I pulled so many more mythic brawlers earlier, like in the last pass. So it just comes down to variance with the legendary star drops, which again, some of you are gonna get so lucky, some of you are not gonna get lucky. That's the chance with legendary star drops. Boom. Okay. Star power we'll take. Now we are finally in medieval manor. It may have happened in the edit or you guys saw it, like every time it wanted to default to the last world here, because technically a dev build, I'm at 100,000 trophies, so it kept thinking I was here. But now you can see it's all the way on the right side and it's showing me where it's at. I don't know the map now because I'm gonna be this high up in trophies. Like if someone that's a brand new player played the game and progressed, they would see exactly where the maps are and what's up. All right. All right. So the 100,000. No, this is 93,000. Sorry. I thought that was the last reward. 94,000. Here we go. Dang. 250 credits. I like those. That's a big boost. The legendary star drop could be a big boost. Coins. So that would have been probably a star power gadget. If you're a person that already has like most of the brawlers up at this point, like you're gonna be hoping for hypercharges. I'm gonna be hoping for credits because I want to go for alien fame like on the legendary drops if I had all the brawlers. But it is the 100,000 reward. I feel like the last little section here they could have went all out and gave us another legendary drop before it as well, or pick. They could have given us a pick. Do you want a legendary drop or do you want a hypercharge? That would have been cool. But the max trophies at 100,000 trophies, you get a hypercharge. I was already at the medieval manor. That's weird. So that's the pass. Now again, the clouds would go away. You'd see the whole map. So that is the new trophy road. You get 32 brawlers from it. You can see we have 10,000 power points still to upgrade and 100,000 coins, dude. I'm not including everything else that I've already upgraded, by the way. Let's see the final totals. Give me a second. So I was able to get 10 brawlers decently powered up, but I still have 100,000 gold. So the trophy road seems to be great for gold, not as much for power points. And then we got a bunch of hypercharges as well. I feel like the brawl pass is where a lot of the power points come into play, maybe even the pro pass as well. So it's like a cool little ecosystem that's going on, but a lot of gold coming out, which you'll be able to. So now some of you are going to buy gold skins. I recommend getting hypercharges, okay, or star powers if you need them for your favorite brawlers. But overall, I think that the new trophy road is a win. I didn't get crazy lucky pulls. I'd say it was pretty average pulls, or even pretty bad pulls, I would say, for a lot of it. But I like the system. I think it's going to help a lot of new players, and I think just knowing that you're getting legendary star drops every so often is going to be great. But let me know your thoughts, but subscribe for more, because on my main account I'll be opening up all the new rewards again to see what's up. Sorry I don't know the new map, by the way. There's a lot there. Look at that.